Yeah, many ways I wish I grew up here. I didn't. We didn't.
How old you were when you
20.
Oh, 20. I think you said, yeah.
Yeah.
Another day, my hairdresser,
Hmm.
he said, I don't know, he read that or he said if someone lives
Hmm.
before 13, I think he said, there
Hmm.
is no accent remaining.
Mm.
But after that age, very few people that can clear that
Sure, 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 sure.
accent, a little bit even tiny, but it's still there. You
Yeah,
can have it.
yeah,
That's maybe true, yeah.
yeah. So I get mine back when I get really tired, um, or when I speak to my family.
Then you get accent
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
Interesting, yeah. You know, I notice when I go to my country back and come, I feel, okay, I not struggle, but at least I go to back to some problems. And also, Papa, let's say we learn English in our country, not British English.
yeah,
Which is why people tease me, water, butter, but that's how we
yeah,
learn it in the
yeah,
beginning, right? It's not easy to say that the
yeah,
water, let's say, I used to
yeah.
say
What
water. What was that? So funny.
yeah. Okay. All right. Any request for today?
I think relaxing.
Yeah.
I'm recently struggling from blood pressure issues, so
Okay. Okay.
goes up frequently.
Okay.
If we can decrease.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that. So let's do the mat one, and then we'll do our sun salutation. I think there are minor corrections from what we've been doing. When we do after we go on chaturanga, up dog, down dog, and then we do not warrior one, but we actually completely come up and do a sort of a back bend before, and then we do it on both legs instead of just doing dropping the knees and looking up.
Oh, okay.
We actually come up.
We have to come up.
Yeah, yeah,
Actually, when we started doing with you, I'm like something
yeah.
so
It's not
different.
the yeah,
But
yeah. It's a
so
different
many
variation.
variations.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
many.
yeah. So I was watching a video yesterday, and I think
And you
that's
use
better.
it, right? In
Yeah.
practice.
Yep. So let's do something different with breathing today. Let's take your um, take your thumb and your ring finger, bend the other two fingers. We're going to do alternate nostril breathing.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Uh,
And so
which do you have?
uh,
What
let's
way?
let's start
I
with
think
the
it's with count, right?
yeah. Close the right side first. We're going to do circular motion. So inhale through the left, and then exhale through the right. So you switch, so nostril and then ring finger. Inhale through the left, close the left, exhale through the right. And let's switch back. Let's inhale through the right, exhale through the left. and release. And there's one that you do where you inhale, exhale both on one side, and then switch,
Actually, I think
inhale and
that's
exhale.
what we have to exhale, inhale, then we switch.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I was just doing.
yeah.
Yes,
So you may have noticed one side is easier than the other. Apparently, it switches throughout the day, every 4 to 5 hours. One side is dominant over the other.
especially if you have some issues.
Yeah, sinus issues. Yeah, but it's if you're ANS, autonomous nervous system, what's the peripheral nervous system? So you have when that's active in the autonomous nervous system, you can calm it down by doing that. And so I think if it's one side is dominant, your autonomous nervous system is active, and so you do this. You can actually reverse it, apparently. Yeah. But anyway, I don't. You have to have special classes on pranayama to be able to teach breathing. So I just know very basic. All right, so let's start on the mat. Relax your feet, relax your hands. Scan your body up and down. Watch for any area of discomfort. And if you do notice something, let's be mindful of that area today throughout the practice. Let's bring our feet together and push the heels forward on both legs. That activates your quads and your hamstrings. And reach over your head with both hands. And release all your fingers except the index fingers. And quite as high as you can along at that spine. And step your right feet to the right corner of the mat. And left foot joins. And keep the heels pushed forward on both legs. You should feel the stretch here on your left hips. Back to the center. Let's step to the left corner of the mat. And right leg joins left leg. And spend a couple of breaths here. Feel the stretch on your right hips. Back to the center. Let's go to the other corner one more time. Left leg joins. This time, let's take our left heel, place it over our right toe for a little bit of a deeper stretch on the left hips. And back to the center. Let's go to the left corner. And this time, right heel over left toe. And don't forget to breathe. And back to the center. And release your hands. And bend your knees, your legs off the mat. Let's hug it out. Let's hug our knees. Roll side to side. And release your hands to T. Keep your knees off the mat. And let's rotate both knees clockwise. And gently massaging the lower back on the mat. Right to left, right to left. Let's pause, go the other direction. And pause. Let's interlace our fingers on the right knee. Drop your left leg on the mat. And pull your right knee towards the chest. And while you stretch your left leg out, push the heel forward on the left leg. That activates your quads on the left leg. And pull your right knee towards the chest. Take the right knee with your right hand to the right side of the room for inner thigh stretch. And back to the center, switch hands. Left hand takes right knee to left side of the room. Release your right hand to T. That helps you keep your right shoulder grounded. You should feel the stretch here from your knee all the way to your glutes on the right leg. And back to the center. And let's rotate the right knee clockwise. If you need to guide your leg with your hands, just place your hands on the thigh. Let's think about how the thigh bone is rotating inside of the hip socket. So you start with small circles, going bigger as you go. It helps you lubricate those joints. Increases your range of motion. Pause, go the other direction. And pause. Bend your left leg and both knees off the mat. Hug it out. Roll side to side. All right, let's interlace our finger on the left knee and drop your right leg. And stretch your right leg. Push the heel forward on the right leg and pull your left knee towards the chest. Let's take the left knee with the left hand to the left side of the room for inner thigh stretch. And back to the center. Switch hands. And back to the center. Let's rotate the left knee inside of left hip socket, clockwise first. Pause, go the other direction. And pause. Drop your legs, straighten both legs out, roll them in and out. 1 second, Lena. Hey, sorry. I think I left the key.
I put the key back in.
Okay, very good. Appreciate it. Yeah, security system wasn't armed last night, so
Oh,
when I
really?
when I came in, it didn't beep. I was like, oh,
Oh, okay.
I got distracted by that. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, put the key back in the cartridge.
Appreciate it. Thanks. All right. Let's bring our soles of the feet together, bound angle. And bring your hands to T. Don't try to hold your knees up. Just let them pull both legs to each side. After 5, 6, 7 breaths, you'll start feeling the pressure build in your inner thigh. Now with your left hand, reach for your right ankle. Bring your feet outside of your left knee. Place it on the floor. You may want to take your gaze to the right side. And back to bound angle. And reach with your right hand for left heel. And bring it and place it outside of your right knee. And take your gaze to the left. And back to bound angle. Bring your knees together, straighten both legs, roll them in and out. All right, bend your knees. Let's do thread and needle. Let's stack. Let's bring our heel, right heel on left knee, and reach through your leg for either inner thigh, or if you have it in you, reach all the way to your shin. And release your finger in your inner thigh and straighten your left leg. And release your hands and walk your fingers up the leg. And bend your leg and release. Very good. Feel free to use the strap. Yep. And switch legs. And release your finger in your thigh and straighten. Leg up. And release your hands. And walk your fingers up. Bend your legs. Release. And straighten both legs. Roll them in and out. All right. Let's bring our feet mat distance apart. We're going to do windshield wiper. Arms to T and lower both knees to one side. And take your gaze to the opposite side of your knee and both knees to the left. Swing your knees back and forth, each time taking the gaze to the opposite side of your knee. Next time you're on the right side, let's hold both knees down. Lift our right heel, place it on left knee, and gently press down for a deeper twist. And release both knees to the other side. Hold them down. Bring your left heel, place it on right knee. Gently press down for a deeper twist on the right hips. And release back to the center. Straighten both legs, roll them in and out. All right, let's grab this strap. We're going to do leg stretches. And start with the right leg. Keep your left leg bent. Bring your right leg up for a hamstring stretch. Pull on the strap as far as you could go. Some people can bring their knee to their nose, but this is how far I can go. And keep it here and straighten your left leg out and push the heel forward on the left leg, activating the quads on the left leg while stretching the hamstrings on the right leg. Let's hold here, enjoy that stretch. Let's take the strap and with the right hand, release your left hand to T, and with control, lower down your right leg to where it's the right side of the room. And the goal is not to go all the way down, just as far as you could. Once you've reached your max, hold there. If you need deep extra stretch, pull on the strap towards your shoulder. Remember to keep pushing your heel forward on the left leg. And powerfully come back up to the center. Switch hands. Left hand takes the right leg to left side of the room. And release your right hand to T. Helps you keep your right shoulder grounded. And powerfully come back up to the center. One more time, hamstring stretch here. Pull on the strap with both hands. All right, bend your legs, release the strap. And switch legs. Strap on the left leg, keep your right leg bent. And pull on the strap for hamstring stretch on the left leg. Once you've gone as far as you could with the strap, let's straighten the right leg. Push the heel forward on the right leg. And spend a few breaths here. Enjoy the stretch on your hamstrings. As someone who sits down all day for work, I totally appreciate any hamstring stretches. Release your hands, right hand to T, and with control, lower your left leg to the left side of the room. And once you've gone as far as you could, gently pull on the strap towards your shoulder. Powerfully come back up to the center. Switch hands. Left hand to T, and right hand takes your left leg to the right side of the room. Again, once you've gone as far as you could, pull on the strap. Inhale, come back to the center. Hamstring stretch one more time. Grab the strap with both hands, pull. All right, bend your leg, release, throw the strap to the side, stretch both legs out, roll them in and out. All right, let's do a hip opener. Let's grab onto the block. And the block goes under your sacrum, that diamond shape at the bottom of your spine. So lift your hips, slide the block under, rest your sacrum on the block. Make sure your glutes are not hanging over. Should be in full balance. All right, both hands to the side. Let's start with the right leg. Right leg straight. Push the heel forward on the right leg. And take your right hand and kind of run it over your hips. You can see the hip socket fully open here. And reach up with your right hand over your head for a full stretch on the right side of the body. And spend a couple of breaths here. And release your right hand, bend your right leg. And let's straighten left leg, push the heel forward on the left leg. Again, run your finger on the left hips, how open that is, and reach up over your head with your left hand for a full stretch on the left side of the body. And keep the heel pushed forward on the left leg. Activates the quads. And release your left hand. Bend your left leg. And let's straighten the right leg one more time. Push the heel forward on the right leg. This time, left leg joins the right leg. You got both heels pushed forward and reach over your head with both hands. And don't forget to breathe. Spend 3 or 4 breaths here. And release your hands, bend your legs, lift your hips, and remove the block. Lower the hips, and straighten both legs. Roll them in and out. All right. What time does bus come? Okay. It's sleeping. Yeah. 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 Shivani's always saying, "I'm up." Okay.
Yeah.
Why aren't you
You're
move?
sleeping.
Yeah. I'm up. And then she falls back asleep.
But you have to wake her or she
Yeah,
knows
I have.
alarm.
She has alarm sometimes. She'll get up and go, but
Keeps snoozing.
yep. All right. So both knees. Hmm. No, no, it's okay. Both knees off the mat. Hug it out. Roll side and side. Release your hands to T. And let's rotate the knees one more time. This time, what we're going to do is the knees go opposite sides, so they go away from each other and then together. Away from each other and together. So right leg clockwise, left leg anti-clockwise. Pause, go the other direction. Right leg anti-clockwise, left leg clockwise. It's different when you do both legs together.
Not so cracked.
Yeah, I can hear my joints.
I can hear
All right, and release, straighten both legs, roll them in and out. Let's do a quick abdominal twist. Get up, both knees off the mat. And drop both knees to the right. And straighten those legs once you're on the ground. And bend your knees back to the center. Both knees go to the other side. And straight. Bend your knees back to the center. And release. All right. Come on up. Sit bone grounded, spine straight. Left ear to left shoulder. Back to the center, right ear to right shoulder. Back to the center. Take your gaze up. And all the way down. One more time. Gaze up. And down. Let's trace our chin to chest. Down to the right. One more time. This time go all the way around, one full circle. And the opposite direction. All right. Come to the center. Left hand forward for forearm stretch. Reach with your right arm and pull your fingers down. Switch hands. Sorry, roll your fingers down. And right hand forward. And roll your fingers down. And release. And switch your legs if you need to. All right, left hand forward, right hand to the side, bend your left hand. Right hand reaches under and bring your palms together. Lift your elbows parallel to the ground. Let's add a twist here. Twist to the left. Back to the center, twist to the right. And back to the center. And release. And right hand forward, left hand to the side. Bend your right hand. Left hand reaches under. Bring your palms together. And lift your elbows. Twist to the left. Back to the center. Twist to the right. Back to the center. Release. Untangle your arms. All right. Let's come on up to tabletop. Start with some cat-cows. Exhale. Cat. Inhale, cow. Our hip joints should be warm enough. And in cat, you drop your head and tuck your tailbone in. Upper back arches. In cow, tailbone tucks up. And gaze forward. Get the blood flowing up and down your spine. All right. Let's check in with our wrist. Let's come to neutral tabletop. Turn your right hand and the left hand to the sides. Sway side to side. And turn your fingers towards you. Right hand first, and then the left hand. Try to bring your hips down. Feel the stretch on your wrist. All right, hands back to the side and forward. And let's come onto our wrist on the right hand. And bend your left hand. And pops back down onto the mat. Make sure every mound on your palms touching the mat, fully pressed against it. It's going to help your wrist when you come to plank. Right leg back, left leg back. You're in plank. Lift your hips up to ceiling for your first down dog. Let's pedal our feet here. Try to bring your heel to the mat, one heel at a time. Back and forth, back and forth. Really press onto those palms and drop your head in between your shoulders. Feel the stretch on your upper back. And come on to tippy toes on both feet. And drop both heels down. Tip your toes one more time. And both heels down. And come to plank. Back to down dog. And come to plank. Drop your knees. And lower all the way down. Your head's off the mat, shoulders off the mat. Push yourself up to tabletop and slide all the way to child's pose. Spend a few breaths here. And come on up to tabletop. Flip your feet to down dog. Let's walk our hands towards the leg. And forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Your spine straight, parallel to the ground. Exhale, forward fold. And walk your fingers to the left. Back to the center. Walk your fingers to the other side. Back to the center. Inhale, come all the way up. Hands reach over your head. Gaze up to ceiling. Bring your palms together to heart center. All right. Sun salutation. Okay, so feet shoulder distance apart. Roll your shoulders over, palms face forward. Inhale, arms over your head. Gaze up, a little back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands, right leg back. Left leg back, you're in plank, and lower all the way down. Flip your feet to up dog. And turn your feet to down dog. Right leg up for three-legged dog. Bring your feet forward, plant it in between your hands, and powerfully come up. Arms reach over. Bring your hands together. And a back bend. Exhale all the way down. Right leg back to plank and lower all the way down to up dog. Flip your feet to down dog. Left leg up for three-legged dog. And bring your feet forward. And powerfully come back up. And reach over your head. Bring your hands together. Gaze to ceiling. Exhale. Plant your hands. Left leg back. You're in plank. Lower all the way down. Up dog. Flip your feet to down dog. Walk or step your feet forward. Both feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Hands reach over your head. Palms to heart center. So, does that look familiar or sound?
Yeah, looks like.
Right? So that was. So I think the transition from down dog, three-legged dog, to feet forward, and then I think when you come up, you're supposed to bring your feet down, or you can leave it up. Yeah. Yep. So that's more like it, right? And we do 30 of that every morning. Okay. Really? That's good. All right. Feet against the wall? Yeah? Okay. Sorry, I think we started a little late today. That was good, though. I think that's what we should do from now on. Yeah, we can step 1 feet at a time or jump up and back.
I know some people about jumping version.
Yeah?
It's how far we are jumping.
Yeah, it's definitely more fun. You release your feet, push yourself up. Come to final relaxation. And scan your body up and down. Watch for any area of discomfort, sense some extra breath there, and be mindful of any area of concern throughout the day when you're out and about. Let's start relaxing. Starting from the crown of your head, when I call out each part, consciously relax that area. Relax your forehead, relax your eyelids. Relax your cheeks, your chin, your neck, your shoulders. Relax your hands, your chest, your core. Relax your hips, thighs, knees, calves on your feet. Your entire body is relaxed, just the breath remains. Let's wake up. Hands and your feet. Roll to the right. With the help of your left hand, push yourself up. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste, Elena. Namaste.